So through the week we did an interview with Bartek. He's a lad from Poland, and he does music. He used to be in punk bands, and then in lockdown he was a bit like he started looking at other music, and he's released his first solo album, and we quite like him, don't we?
Oh, he's such a nice guy. Yeah.
So we went and we had an interview with him, and chatting away. And here it is. So we're just gonna put that out there because I've just had my guests come into the studio. Just need to get them settled in, and we'll be back at the end of this. Oh, when it starts playing, something.
Is this Happy Day?
No. This is a happy day because this is us talk. This is me and thee talking with Bartek.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really pleased about this one, for 2 reasons. Because we had this gentleman's song on the show, and also this is the first interview I've done like this with Liz. How are you doing, Liz?
Hey.
Do you like Zoom?
Yeah, I don't mind Zoom. Yeah, I've usually used Microsoft Teams, but Zoom's cool.
I can't record off Teams.
Similar to me.
I can't record off Teams. Bartek. I'm going to get it right. Piwonska?
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
Right, so we're just going to say Bartek. Is that okay, Liz?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
And I'm really, thanks for coming on. Really, really appreciate this. And I'm I heard your single, but Liz has heard your album.
Yeah, I listened to your album I was at work today when I wasn't running around like a crazy person. No, but I plugged my headphones in and I was like, Ellie had kind of told me that it was like rock. And when I listened to it, yes, there's pieces of rock, but I also thought that there was a little bit more I don't know, there's a lot of different genres in there. I was very impressed. You're a very good guitarist, I would just like to say.
Oh, thank you.
And yeah, of course. Yeah, no, it was really nice to listen to be honest with you. Even I don't know you, so this is my first. So it was really nice. Yeah.
No, that's so nice of you to say.
Are you blushing, Bartek?
I am blushing. I am blushing. The thing is, that's really cool to get some feedback like this, because when I was writing this album, I basically just opened myself up actually to what you've just said, Liz, is true. I didn't want to close myself, to one particular genre.
Yeah.
So I just wrote songs as they came to my head, basically. Whatever I just felt like I liked or whatever, I just chucked it in and mixed it all together. So it's definitely not just a single genre record.
No, I could definitely tell there were some parts in some songs where you're like, okay, this is a little bit heavier, but it wasn't you wouldn't think of the album and be like, oh no, this is heavy metal. You know what I mean? It was really neat. I really enjoyed it.
Oh,
We're right.
I'm really glad.
Thinking this is your first solo album, Bartek.
I started sort of being in bands in 1995, I think, if I remember this, as a little kind of teenager at that time. I was quite young when I started. I think I started playing guitar when I was about 12 years old, and then sort of soon after I just had this thing. I just always wanted to be in a band. I listened to so many different bands at the time, and I put my first band together when I was still at school, really. And then
was that in the UK?
Kind of. No, that was back in Poland. Where I come from. I've been.
What were your musical influences then, Bartek?
Oh, wow. That's a great question, Okay, I'll tell you one band, The Clash. Why I'm saying this, but this is, I listen to so many different things. But when I kind of started, I first started from punk music, and then I went through a lot of more heavy stuff as well over the years, and played in different bands, usually just heavy guitar. But The Clash. And the reason I'm saying this is because they were the band who liked to mix things as well. You'd listen to one song of The Clash and then another song, and they're all different. They're go through all these different genres like reggae, and they would go into some funk and things like that as well. So one of my favorite bands, definitely.
So since you're from Poland, I just want to put this out there real quick. I actually just went to Poland for the first time last weekend, actually.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, great timing, huh? So where in Poland are you from then?
I'm from Krakow, from the city of Krakow.
Oh, okay.
South of Poland.
Yeah, I was in Poznan, so.
I know Poznan. I know. In fact, I can tell you something. I've played 2 gigs in Poznan.
Have you? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a lovely
with 2 different
city.
bands as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So you perform in the UK now?
I have been doing. I've lived in the UK for 16 years now, I think.
You look like a band. You only look young. So you started playing, 1995, 27 years. Bartek, can I ask how old you are?
I'm not sure if I want to answer this.
Oh, okay then. Tell me who you sold your soul to then, because you look young.
I'll keep you guessing. I think I'll keep you guessing. But
sold your soul for rock and roll.
I think I probably have, yeah.
What's the thinking on the album then? So because I did like this worldwide grassroots music project covering Elliot Smith songs, and when I was putting the tracks together, it became important that so this is the first song off the album, this is the last. What was you thinking when you put the album together? Was it in that sort of order or?
Well, firstly, maybe I should say what really inspired me to write this was during the lockdowns, really, when nothing was happening, and I used to play gigs. I was in this band called Sonnet 13, and we actually split up just before the pandemic started, and then I was just sat at home getting bored. So I started writing songs, but then I thought I'm not just going to write the same stuff what I did in the past. Because I listened to so many different genres. So I just started, writing different songs. But in terms of the lyrics, I think it was really kind of life reflection, if I'm honest. And that's why I called the album Self-Rediscovery. Because there's 2 aspects. One, that I've changed my music style to what I did, previously. And secondly, it was a bit of a reflection on my life's journey, I suppose, and where I've ended up and where I've been and things like that, So every song is a bit of it's a bit of a different take on life, and I suppose it's all a bit personal, So
yeah, it's interesting that you say that, because I feel like everyone, the whole world during lockdown I at least think everyone was reflecting on their lives and how they want to move forward, and there's nothing to do, so it's great that you saw a solution to just be creative during that time, and look what happened, the results. So.
Yeah, exactly
yeah,
absolutely.
Which song would you like us to play first, Bartek?
Well, obviously you played the single, the Self-Rediscovery. I think I'd go for Find Your Thing, which is the third song, I think, on the record, which I think is really cool, even if I say that myself.
Perfect.
But, I like the vibe. I like it's about being motivated, and kind of in life, in general, and how you approach things, and have that kind of clear vision of, where you want to go and how to get there.
All right. I liked Happy, and I liked the last song. I think it was Nostalgia. I think that's what it was called. Yeah.
I have to listen to this, Anna.
Yeah, those were the 2 songs that really stuck out to me. I don't know why, but I like a lot of different tastes in music, and I thought that there was did you have the saxophone on any records?
No, yes. There's a trumpet on Happy Day. Yeah, you're right. There are jazzy parts, definitely. You absolutely are spot on. There are jazzy parts on those songs.
I love. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I love jazz in general. So when I heard Happy Days, I was like, oh, this hits home. Yeah, I
Right,
forgot.
so we will play Happy. We will play Nostalgia. We'll be playing 3 of your songs on this week's show, Bartek, okay?
That's great. That sounds
If
fantastic.
people want to listen to your album, if people want to get hold of it, how do they get hold of it?
Well, they can stream it on Spotify or any other streaming platform. To be honest, it's all of them.
And what are they searching for?
Bartek Piwonski. So effectively, if they type in my name, so spelled Bartek, and my surname Piwonski, in Spotify or any search engine, if they go on any other streaming platform, they will find my album.
One thing, if anyone Googles you, they're not gonna get mistaken, are they?
No. Oh, that exactly. You know what? I was thinking about just sticking to my first name, but when I googled it as it happens, there's already people performing under that name, and there's actually a band from the Netherlands, I think, called Bartek. So I was a bit surprised, but there were about 5 different artists with that name, including a
just
band.
Put the word "best" before it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But no, I think I just stuck my surname after my obviously first name, and then when I searched for that, there was nobody. I couldn't find any music by anybody with that name, so I think I'm just gonna stick to that.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate you taking the time to come and have a chat with us, don't we, Liz?
Yeah, definitely.
See, I don't just get your music; I get your chats for the people who make it as well.
No, thank you for having me as well. You know, I appreciate being invited. You know, this is really cool.
Well, we're gonna watch with interest, and we will watch with interest with future stuff because I quite like it as well. To be fair, do you know what I mean, sort of thing. So we will watch with interest and see what you'll end up back in another punk band, no doubt. Punks never die.
I will probably do. No, I think you're right. I probably will. Probably record something heavy at some point, or get together with some other people. But for now, this is out, and I'm trying to promote it. So
no, you know something. It's brilliant. Is there anything you want to ask before we go, Liz?
No, I just want to congratulate you for your first solo album. I mean, that's pretty huge, and I wish you the best of luck. And just know you have a fan out there. So there you go.
Oh, that's awesome. The first American fan.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Technically American British fan because I'm dual citizen. So there you go. So there's 2. There you go.
There you go.
That's awesome. So this song is called Happy. It's actually called Happy Day, and it's Back to the Studio.